everyone. My name is Dina Williams Mangrum. I have to get used to this. I just got married within the past year, so it's been a long time coming. But I'm going to use notes as well, so I just don't get myself all flustered here. So I landed here at Cal back in the fall of 1987. I had very big dreams for my future and just few ideas about how to make that happen. I was a nervous kid. I just came out of this boarding school where I was one of 3 black kids in my class and suddenly thrust here into Cal. But I found my first friends and my family just so quickly through the MEP Summer Bridge program. And those are friends that, even though I don't see them very often, are still so dear in my heart as just absolute family. And BESA became really my family and my support network through some difficult years. I'm sure all of you can sort of have the same sort of thoughts about what that was like when you first landed here on campus. It's a big campus. Not a lot of people rooting for you, but there were people in this organization who were rooting for me from day one, and that meant the world. I'll admit I didn't love my major. I was industrial engineering, but I stuck with it. And I was determined to make it work. And I found confidants, I found mentors and tutors. Thank you, Jesus, for the tutors. Sort of here in BESA, and I really grew just personally by leaps and bounds during that time. While I was here, I was so BESA. I was Little Miss BESA. I was running around to every single event. I would wear all the t-shirts. I was rah, 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 let's do this BESA. I served as secretary, helped plan events, went to all the picnics and the conferences, and you probably saw a lot of those pictures were mine. So it was from, just all the different events that we did. And then I also got really involved in NSBE. So I served on the planning committee for our LA conference, and I threw myself into it, and just have some amazing times. So glad Michelle talked about the office and the couch, and I think one of my favorite memories is we were all sitting in the office one day studying, and this is when the huge earthquake hit, and that room started shaking, and everybody froze, and not only one person actually got underneath. No, he didn't get under the desk. He got in the doorway like you're supposed to do, and that was Lawrence Haston. Everybody else froze, and then when it was over, Reggie started going, "Whoa, that was amazing!" So there you go. That's one of my favorite memories from just hanging out there in the BESA office. And then, of course, we flipped the television on, the little black and white TV in the back, and we realized just really how devastating that earthquake was. And of course, that just brought about a whole other set of emotions. But that was just one of the craziest things. But I think one thing you'll see in those pictures, we were there at all the conferences, and back then, our power suit were these little, I just remember going to Casual Corner, get my little power suit with a huge, everything had the shoulder pads. You'll see the purple suit in the pictures. But you couldn't tell me anything because I was ready for business. But I will say, it was such an impressive group of young people. I was tremendously inspired by the leadership and the intellect of everyone who was in the group, and like I said, I just appreciate so much those tutoring sessions. I was supported and encouraged by all my sister friends, so many of them who are here today. And I was also very proud of those who came after me. We really cared about one another, and we just held each other down, and I'm just eternally grateful for my BESA family. I grew up here at Cal. This is really where I think I just became who I was going to be in the future, and that perseverance I learned, and just that dedication has carried me forward. I didn't finish my journey here at Cal. So I did leave, but I did stick with engineering. I did graduate from USC with my engineering degree a few years later, but nonetheless, it was that perseverance and that drive that I really fostered here at Cal that drove me forward to finally finishing that goal. And really, for many years, I focused my career on creating opportunities for other black students to pursue their dreams, and will continue to work towards that mission. So I guess just in closing, what I would want to say about that is, I encourage you to talk to young people about your time here at Cal, about the careers that you've embarked upon and the accomplishments that you've made, because it really makes a difference. We're talking about this is Black History Month, and people are always looking for role models to grow up. Well, you are those role models. And the kids are watching. The reason why I decided to pursue engineering was because my cousin was an engineering student at Cal Poly Pomona, and he told me about NSBE, and he took me around and introduced me to his friends. That's why I pursued that path. And so, people will say that kids can't be what they can't see, so let them see you. Let them hear your stories, and let them be encouraged by you. Because you are the leaders. Because you are the leaders that we need to be celebrating every single day. So with that, I would say just congratulations to Bessa on your 50th year. I'm so happy to be here to share this with you, and keep up all the great work. Thank you.